Check, check, 1, 2, 2, 2.
Sound check.
Check, check, 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the world, you tune in another episode of Sound Check with RHETTMATIC and D Styles the Beat Junkies. Yeah. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're back. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. This is RHETTMATIC representing world famous Beat Junkies. Let me bring in my Beat Junkie brother, my co-host, the scratch scientist, the one they call D Style.
Yo.
What up, D?
What's good, Rat?
Man, it's cracking?
Oh man, you know how it is. Same stuff every day.
Yeah, making heat. Is that what it is?
Trying to, you know what I mean?
Man, it's hot over in Vegas right now. What's the weather over there, man?
Yeah, we're having a crazy heat wave right now. It's like 114, I think, out here.
Shit. Well, yeah, you know, LA is still, it's kind of hot too. It's like about at least 80, 88, 90. I mean,
Oh, that's not hot.
it's shit. It's hot. You kind of spoiled over here, hot. Yeah.
That's pretty nice. 88.
It's good. It's supposed to get more hotter in the weekend. Like it's supposed to get like to like 90, 98 this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So,
Man, it feels like we haven't been live in like what, like a month or something.
shit. It's only been 2 weeks though. I mean, you know, we 4th of July got it, you know, so. But, I mean, you've been pretty busy yourself too, and stuff, you know.
No, not really. You know, just staying home with the family and stuff.
I mean, you just did a show with the Pickles like 2 weeks ago and stuff.
That was a while back, like a month ago, I think. Yeah.
Man, it felt like it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, right.
Man, but you know, yeah, you're right, man. It's been a while, man. It's like they got so much heat to play tonight, man. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got to do like a 4-hour special, man, just to play all the new joints. You know what I mean?
It's like too much, man. I don't know if there's enough time for that. I don't even think 4 hours is even enough either.
Right.
Man. But you know, speaking of which, some heat. We got some special guests tonight, man.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, we got the one and only legendary Thurston Howell III in the house. And then, of course, is one of his longtime producers, MATTEO GETZ. They got an album. Yeah, they got an album out right now called Thoughts Skillustrated. It's great. Yeah. It says Sports Illustrated. Thoughts Skillustrated. You know.
I love the artwork on that too.
Oh man. You know he always comes up with some stuff. Man, we got some questions about talking about the album and stuff. But look, you know how we do. Let's just start it off with do a tribute mix to Thurston Howell III, of course, with MATTEO GETZ. We're gonna play some joints from their album and also some like some classic Thurston Howell III shit. So should we get to it?
Let's do it.
All right, let me put you in the green room like this, and we'll start off like this.
1 2 1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 2 1 Johnny X bam.
Check 1 2.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with this.
1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 yeah.
This joint's called Hustle Remarkable by Thurston Howell III, featuring the greats of .X, Shabam Sadiq. And once again, you're checking out
SOUNDCHECK. 1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 yeah. 1 2 1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 yeah. 1 2 1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 yeah. 1 2 1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 yeah. 1 2 1 Johnny X bam. 1 2 1 Johnny X bam. 1 2 1 Johnny X. 1 2 1 Johnny X bam. Thurside 1 yeah. Let's go. 1 2 and yeah, understand. Yeah, I'm from the dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme phrase and the dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme. The dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme phrase. The dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme. The dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme phrase. The dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme. The dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme phrase. The dime ways to the crime ways to the rhyme phrase. Where low is the order of the day, another closes play. Maybe Nike is okay. I'm from where the avenues cross. I stay having you lost. I'm off the X near Jefferson. Pull up on the street light. Master playing every day. Nigga, we got to eat right. Shit is like a street fight. Face over to the white meat. Can I get back, my nigga? Then throw on the right beat. She closed me in that box without a condom. I might ski. My passport is thicker than the Bible. I'm like Jesus' arrival. I break down bread and fish. Just me, no accomplice. I'm on the
Brownsville still sitting in the suburbs. Native New Yorker, gutter and gun work. Brownsville still sitting in the suburbs. Native New Yorker, gutter and gun work. Brownsville still sitting in the suburbs. Native New Yorker, gutter and gun work. Brownsville still sitting in the suburbs. Brownsville still sitting in the suburbs. Native New Yorker, gutter and gun work. Religious bitches praying with rosaries. Hood status, that is what it's supposed to be. Spanish blood, Latin language, anxious. Big booty, jewelry, strippers, banquet. Polo horses, a foot in the mortgage. Living like a king, I come from the poorest. Barbarian, look Mexican. Brooklyn, bop on the corner of Lexington and 116. Guns with beams, 10 boots loose, dirty dusty jeans, low goose in it, doing it, low life music, bitch. I die for hip hop, thrown on the crucifix, leave for my people. Shed tears, share knowledge, mansion in a yacht like Fred Astaire wallet. My little collection need a Macy section with security tight on every exit. Born victor with women, warm whispers, makes no difference. I'm sticking it all in a low brothers, boosters and bolt cutters, street cats. Vultures and old buzzards, hammer holder, mind of Minota, fisheye lens, Benz with a sofa, demo frames in the middle of May. I'm Bruce Lee with a kufi, a Glock in the case, I probably sell it to these Papa Molly fellas, chicken head friends that dye they feathers. Keep on clucking, all I'm needing is nothing in the hotel for self, overseeing the budget. I'm long days from a Mac and a mask in Europe on tour, giving out my autograph, grab.
What up, Getz, man? Living in the building. Y'all tuned to the beats on the radio.
And all the people united, you know what I mean? We the united colors of Benetton, this motherfucker. No life or day. And all the people united, you know what I mean? We the united colors of Benetton, this motherfucker. No life or day. Yeah, you know what I mean? We the united colors of Benetton out this yeah, or day. People yeah. We the united colors of Benetton out this motherfucker. No light, yeah, or know who I'm talking about. You know the people I'm talking about, and I ain't even gotta say his name. Political interviews, fake news, crews, analysts, masochists, and you. Political interviews, fake news, crews, analysts, masochists, and you. Political interviews, fake news, crews, analysts, masochists, and you. Political interviews, fake news, crews. Political interviews, fake news, crews, analysts, masochists, and you. Broadcasting, war blasting, talk backwards, submarine deep, beeps before flashes. Then Sue launch, got a pistol and pump. My hand grenades say, if you miss me, you're done. White House official, funds already misused. Improved issues, fucking with this dude. 2 page straight, grayish blonde. Billionaires, boys club, races hard. Stop niggas and cop killers with swastikas. Listen, motherfucker, you not Hitler, land of the thieves, home of the slaves. Blood money made, put the poor in a cage. Republican government, Democrat facts, just a bunch of bullshit that better not last. How long? Mateo, get? Yeah. Where we at, man? Talk to me. Wow, right now. Shit is crazy. Shit been going on for a minute. I'm surprised it lasted this long. I'm surprised motherfuckers ain't come through with an assassination and get out this bitch.
Try to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Try to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Try to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Try to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill.
Once again,
recognize skill.
you're checking out Soundcheck with RHETTMATIC and D Styles. We're doing a special tribute mix to our special guest, Thurston Howell III, playing joints from his new album, Thoughts, Skill Illustrated, and of course some classic joints. This one right here is called I Ain't Trying to Hear That Shit, featuring Tony Toka, aka DJ Tony Touch, and Big Juju the Beat Nuts. But once again, you're checking out Soundcheck, and the crew is. Salute to everyone watching in the chat room. We're going live right now on Twitch and YouTube.
Trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Trying to hear that shit. Skill, not skill. Trying to hear that shit. Recognize skill. Trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill.
We go nowhere.
Word up.
Yeah.
New York is in the building.
Towers ain't fall. We go nowhere.
Word up.
Yeah.
New York is in the building.
Towers ain't fall. Where?
Word up.
Yeah.
New York is in the building.
Towers ain't fall. Go nowhere.
Word up.
Yeah.
New York is in the building.
Towers ain't go fall. Go nowhere.
Sucker ass niggas. New York is in the front like New York ain't holding it.
Right here.
Got the almighty J Love.
New York, boy.
The legendary Thurston Howell. Turntable records on the touch. Juju of the beat nuts. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Take it back to 87. Like live at the Lemoore East and Dougie Fresh taking all y'all. Take it back to 87. Like live at the Lemoore East and Dougie Fresh taking all y'all. Take it back to 87. Like live at the Lemoore East and Dougie Fresh taking all y'all. Take it back to 87. Like live at the Lemoore East and Dougie Fresh take it back to 87. Like live at the Lemoore East and Dougie Fresh taking all y'all the way to heaven. On some PE, hold it now, wait a second. OGs in the club with them crazy weapons. New York, that's the city, interstate we reppin'. Got the whole world watching us, taking lessons. From the style of our talk to the way we dressin', to the way we pop off and keep haters guessing.
Or wondering, give them what the streets is hungering. Make sure my beats are thundering. Y'all niggas know who stay in the zone. Just jump on any beat and still make it his own. You gigantic, never took nothing for granted. So thorough from the day that I landed. Banana clip bandit, niggas so ghetto. Take shit back to dimes of Palmetto.
Trying to beat me in the head like the South run the game. New York lost his reign.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
We more raw than cocaine. Lyrics are flames, don't follow them lanes.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
We the start of hip hop from bottom to top. New York will never
I
flop.
ain't trying to hear that shit.
You better recognize the greatness. Why states hate this? We don't rock
I ain't
fakeness.
trying to hear that shit.
I rock a beaver Kango with my sheepskin coat. Even in 85, yo, my teeth was gold. Suede Pumas, name buckle, BVD nylon. Fence clippers with us, case full of Krylon. Cop chases, cock gauges outdated. My windmills, still krills, top rated. The up and coming run things. Wish he was alive to see what pun things. Smoke Dolo, rose gold, chokehold. Brownsville, Brooklyn, Cali, khaki, cholo. East New York walk, blood bank, credit, project, profit. No matter what, I'm with it.
Used to hop the J train and flash to Warwick. Run in the boom spot, leave with 12 nicks. Orange box cutter, 2.5 and a nice pick. Never catch me slipping on some season of the Vic. You sick nigga, ain't trying to hear that shit. This white Puerto Rican dispersed many rips, buck 50 hatchets. I love brass knuckles. I'm such a brawler, whipping with a belt buckle. Cherry cleanse, lemon heads, apple now we're laters. Tech 9 Uzis, Mac 10, we regulators. So New York, we bust shots like Ty Scott. Love when cops drop, admired by twat. Yeah, we make that music that hits your pacemaker. We scrape more cake than an Entenmann's baker. Outdoorsmen low lives, the beat nuts. Thurston Juju, J Love, Tony Touch, motherfucker. What the fuck? Ain't trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Ain't trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. Ain't trying to hear that shit. Skill, recognize skill. skill, recognize skill. Try to hear that shit, skill record.
Sound check.
Once again, you're checking out Soundcheck with RHETTMATIC D Styles, doing a special tribute mix to the one they call Thurston Howell III. This joint off the album, Thoughts Illustrated. It's called Thirsty Joint Masters, featuring AG and Master Ace. So once again, you're checking out
Sound check.
Sucker proof, making a buck or two, the bubble goose, Billie Jean Green, bloody blue. Sucker proof, making a buck or two, the bubble goose, Billie Jean Green, bloody. Sucker proof, making a buck or two, the bubble goose, Billie Jean Green, bloody. Sucker proof, making a buck or two, the bubble goose, Billie Jean Green, bloody. Sucker proof, making a buck or two, the bubble goose, Billie Jean Green, bloody blue. Hustle shoes, murder something that fuck with you. No substitute, by the pack or sell it loose. From Queensbridge kids to the jits, Syracuse. Knowledge got brolic, I ain't scared to share the jewels. Street smarts with weak hearts, do restarts. You retards need bras and leotards. Read a war, revisit in Vietnam. A soldier every day in my hood is being born. Forward march with all the guards with corporate cards. Spill something, call it ours. Smart spending without lending out digits. Credit and net expect without limits. Hip hop locked in the box without visits. Money machine is clean and count different.
Niggas want stick me, get me for my Benjis. Acting like we friendly, leave my pockets empty. Niggas want stick me, get me for my Benjis. Acting like we friendly, leave my pockets empty. Niggas want stick me, get me for my Benjis. Niggas acting like we friendly, leave my pockets empty. Niggas want stick me, get me for my Benjis. Acting like we friendly. Niggas want stick me, get me for my Benjis. Acting like we friendly, leave my pockets empty. When he make a move, the weather get windy. Shots start blowing from the semi. See me, it's all complimentary, no stylist acts Frenchy. Want more acts Demi, can't afford acts Henry. Simplify to expand my enterprise. I love her tender thighs. I heard you into guys, it's into guys. I'm into girls, so I enter thighs. Energize, stand on stage and electrify. You take the stand, testify, point and identify. Nah, you can't be a friend of mine. Me and Thirst gon' ride till the end of time. Y'all niggas look like food and it's dinner time. Got a date with the twins, I'm compatible with Gemini. We max out like my credit line.
All y'all know is bitches, big booty bitches. 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 All y'all know is bitches. All y'all know is bitches, big booty bitches. Trying to get $1, you follow pursuing riches. I'm walking like a scholar and holler about the pitfalls. Dawn early morning, yawning is when I get calls. Cats wanna know if I'm real or just a talker. I was raised in Brownsville, Brook, native New Yorker. Ain't nothing fake or phony about this man you see. I take a knee on that old say, can you see? This shit's over your head like a canopy. Take a stand, y'all don't even wanna stand and pee. Spanish tea, I be sipping on the regular. Man, it's me, I be shitting on competitors. That song to me's like a sedative. My nigga AG told me let him live. Yo, my city need mouth to mouth and chest compressions. I'm here to get y'all out the south.
Brownsville, baby. Brownsville, baby. Brownsville, baby. Baby. It's from Brownsville, baby.
This is DJ John Doe, Southern Vanguard, and you're in the mix with RHETTMATIC of the world famous Beat Junkies.
Salute to everyone that's tuning in live on Twitch and USound. Also
Brownsville, baby.
Once again, Soundcheck and RHETTMATIC and D Styles. We're doing a special tribute mix to Thurston Howell III. This joint's called Brownsville Legends, featuring Smooth the Hustler, DV alias Christ. Off the album Thoughts Illustrated, produced by Matteo GETZ.
Brownsville, baby. Sound check. This from Brownsville, baby. This from Brownsville, baby.
School of in Livonia Park. I went to Art Bar to ask for a job. School of in Livonia Park. I went to Art Bar to ask for a job. School of in Livonia Park. I went to Art Bar to ask for a job. School of in Livonia Park. I went to Art Bar to School of in Livonia Park. I went to Art Bar to ask for a job. Coalition mission said we gotta go get it. Tomahawk thoughts, that's a Brownsville legend. From my neck stretched and a pair of Pro-Keds. Gangsters only wore one earring on the left when 007 was considered a weapon. The leather trench meant that a shotgun crept in.
Up the hill, Ocean Hill, got the handgun hand me down. Toting steel, you know the drill. Saratoga, me and Jim, dealing krills. First family, low fame, the hill that's real.
MGV thieves always gave you war. Every nickel, every dime, you can name the store. Every jail, every hood, I done came through good. The way of Brownsville, motherfucker know he could.
That's a Brownsville legend, legend. A Brownsville legend, legend. I'm a Brownsville legend, legend. For my Brownsville legend, legend. That's a Brownsville legend, legend. A Brownsville legend, legend. For my legend, 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 legend. Brownsville legend.
Shouts to Rockaway, the G's on Bergen, Sean P, Sharif, now like Christ priest discerned.
Dug pockets will halt, do not talk if you got caught. Dip left on the southpaw, Daddy-O from Stat, Daddy-O from Woo, Aguilar the Dawn, Ghetto Girl debut.
Donnie kept an army, tech and arm reach. Prospect Plaza, nice had it on fleek. Zeke boots the murder rate, Stutter was discreet. Flannel shirt, he'll come with the pop in the street.
3 train tested, A train approved. When I dress like the dudes in the movie Crush Groove. Leather bomber, fur collar, project drama. Methadone clinic visit, stand by mama.
Simons and Harry's had to feel out the laws. We shoot the Belmont, buy out the stores. Park the ride up by the park and light up. We cop car canal, right from car canal trunk. What?
That's a Brownsville legend, legend. A Brownsville legend, legend. I'm a Brownsville legend, legend. For my Brownsville legend, legend. That's a Brownsville legend, legend. A Brownsville legend, legend. For my Brownsville legend, legend. I'm a Brownsville legend.
Sound check.
Bigfoot built just to walk in the mud. Travels across mountains, trunks in the front. Bigfoot built just to walk in the mud. Travels across mountains, trunks in the front. Bigfoot built just to walk in the mud. Travels across mountains, trunks in the front. Travels across mountains, trunks in the front. Bigfoot built just to walk in the mud. Louis luggage on top of the animal. Big ears hurt, no parts are mechanical. Trespass, crash through, King touch tomb. Wait that fool so he can see my jewels. Solid gold covenant arc. Around the globe, the sun and the stars.
About to fuck a fat bitch with a wig on. Stay on the grind, so I guess I get my gig on. Yeah. They say clever when you did wrong. Wind chest in your face, leave your whole head gone. Go up in your pockets while the red form. Then blow a nigga with the rock and leave him airborne. Whoever said a super villain couldn't bear arms. Keep a toaster on me cause I like my one the bread warm. Heavyweights, we load the bar with many plates. While they soft niggas fed they face with little Debbie cakes. They more noodle than spaghetti makes. While I stay up on a vacation like a Chevy Chase. Snatch the hood off your windbreaker. Niggas catch the Jim Baker if I catch him tryna skim paper.
Instigator, traitors, been haters.
Fly niggas stay sharp as a package and let trem raise.
When you hear the horns blowing, you niggas better start running. Before you hear that stampede coming. Attacking your village, we here for the pillage. Try to fight us off, you will get killed, bitch. It's wartime, your city is getting ransacked. When you see us coming through, you better stand back. They raise the town by the hundreds. The war's on, once you hear the elevator.
Send more caskets. Skillmatic.
Yeah. This joint right here is called Skillmatic. Featuring the late great prodigy of Mobb Deep. And once again, you're checking out
SOUNDCHECK. Send more caskets. Skillmatic. They want rat beats, gonna be a lot of dead rappers. Still at it. Send more caskets. Skillmatic. They want rat beats, gonna be a lot of dead rappers. Still at it.
I'm a poet's first words, magician's last trick, hallucinating, hating, fashion fab. I'm a poet's first words, magician's last trick, hallucinating, hating, fashion fab. I'm a poet's first words, magician's last trick, hallucinating, hating, fashion fab. I'm a poet's first words, magician's last trick, I'm a poet's first words, magician's last trick, hallucinating, hating, fashion fabric. A mother's son committing the same sin, breaking the same law, she saying it ain't him. Father dead from an overdose early, I ain't never made a fucking song without cursing. Snake eyes lie, take to the truth. City folk keep all snakes in the zoo. Skillmatic, wisdom and will, talent, business and skill matter. Digital bill, data.
Talk so much.
Need a meter on your mouth. Always been pussy, we ain't got no doubt. Slim Jim, my gun is a beef stick. Blind motherfuckers, nobody ain't see shit. Life's a bitch, a movie and a gamble where porn stars and hookers all live in a cap.
I could hold my pistol. Once again, I got took by the D's, 3 years in the pen. Could hold my pistol. Once again, I got took by the D's, 3 years in the pen. Could hold my pistol. Once again, I got took by the D's, 3 years in the pen. Could hold my pistol. Once again, I got took by the D's, 3. Could hold my pistol. Once again, I got took by the D's, 3 years in the pen. Came home, new pistol. Once again, I will never let these niggas run up on the kid without instant karma. I ain't gotta come back. You get this work right now. You hold that, too much for them to handle. They can't process how a nigga get down. I'm not with the nonsense. Too smart for the foolishness. Niggas try to line me, get your foolies hit. Got a real bad bitch, I don't deal with basics. Me get real money, now I deal with fake shit. My rap like a OG pen. Y'all simp ass niggas on the police dick. Real niggas, real love, real loyalty. Thurston Howell and Don P. Send more caskets. Skillmatic. They want rap beats, won't be a lot of dead rappers. Still at it. Nice with it. Turn this flow into dough.
Still at it.
Skillmatic. Skillmatic. Yeah, you know how it go down, man. You know how this shit work. Now we get it done. My nigga Thurston Howell III. My name is VIP, Don P. R.I.P. to all that bullshit out there. Don't fuck with that.
SOUNDCHECK.
What up? You got your man Mayhem event in the building. Y'all tuned in to Beat Junkie Radio.
Once again, you're checking out Sound Check with RHETTMATIC and D Styles. Our special guest tonight is Thurston Howell III and producer MATTEO GETZ. They got an album out called Thoughts Skill Illustrated. But we're gonna play another classic joint from Thurston's extensive catalog. This one's called Wake Up in the Morning, featuring Master Fool and Dre Brown. And once again, you're checking out
Sound Check.
Yeah, shorty got a bubble, wanna sniff a fart. Bull ride, bullseye, hit the dark. Kiss the guard, hit the bar. Double shot of vodka's just the start. Crispy clean and looking sharp. I like my jeans all stiffy starched. Spin my baton, say bitches march. Bitches march, them bitches march. St. Valentini stealing hearts. Shuffling, hustling, dealing cars. Shot the Cupid in his ass. Fool, you on the rag shit, I'm the mask.
Shorty got muscles on that ass. Crack my knuckles counting cash. Pigeon-toed and chicken scratch. The baddest bitches pick the batch. Puffin' on something in the princess pad. The same motherfuckers with a different plan. Long leg mommies thick and stacked. I wake up in the morning. Balls in the mouth sitting in my lap. I bust in the face like this bitch is bad. Balls in the mouth sitting in my lap. I bust in the face like this bitch is bad. Balls in the mouth sitting in my lap. I bust in the face like this bitch is bad. Balls in the mouth sitting in my lap. I balls in the mouth sitting in my lap. I bust in the face like this bitch is bad. Pussy comes blessed with witch's craft. Titty fuck sluts, put it in her ass.
Cash holes clothes is the life for L.O. Mama fuego habanero. I'm your hero, Palo Viejo.
Bajate los panties to the floor. A real life freak, hard to the core. With the tetas, slapping fast. A finger in the clit while I'm gripping the ass. Open up the butt cheeks like a clam. Sucking on the pearl's clitoral glands. Drive her crazy, up the wall. Cinderella sex, cause we having a ball. She woke up in the morning with my baseball bat. I woke up in the morning with my dick in that.
I woke up in the morning with my dick in that.
I woke up in the morning with my dick in that.
Shorty wanna cuddle and kiss my heart. She acknowledge my wood, that bitch is smart. I take the foul, she get the charge. It's my neighborhood like Mr. Raj. She get all mean when she missed the cock. I bite, she screamed and lick my bark. We eat like kings, y'all niggas starve. Y'all niggas starve, Wizard of Oz. Pimpin' pages, ages, ages, ages,
Sound Check.
This is the first time when I heard Thurston Howell III live and direct, classic shit on the Wake Up Show.
Skillionaire. Huh. Check it. Thurston Howell III, the skillionaire representing Brownsville. My mind is stronger than the pictures in your muscle books, with more manners than one of those Huxtables. Pain before pleasure, death before dishonor. I turn rap wannabe piranhas into a fish called Wanda. And Little Mermaids, I lay down the law without being represented by an attorney. My licensed tongue will be remembered like the first time Mike Tyson swung. First round KOs, taking all proceeds, punchlines causing nosebleeds. Score more than all the players, and I ain't even in the league. With a batting average of wordplay showing you I ain't having it. Complications of Chinese Morse code. Born backwards, I'm a Rican Porto. Never so polvo for my poor home. Serving protect for the fam. I'm ammunition for a shotgun when I'm not in my shell. Or you see I'm my balls buried. Chimes of lost inheritance. The born bastard of crossbreeding and marriages. I was one of the mutts on a statue biting St. Lazarus. First Indian killed by the pilgrims. A mouth so nasty my breath used to mode steel drums. Microphone grip designed by Wilson. Desperate scuffler, son of a, and hip hop's my surrogate mother. Saluted like like General Custard for leaving battles untouched without a scratch. In a sword fight to the death, all I lost was my mustache. Wrote rhymes on sterile gauze pads for minor bruises. The brain of hacked computers, the eyes of possessed Catholic students. In the city of love, I'm a passionate tourist, being all I can be without an army recruitment. Thurston Howell III, crossroads and burn bridges. So I doubt if there'll be an MC left living in the rap jungle. I'm an unexplained habitat in the battle. I'm polite like, would you like me to help you pack your bags? Like Tyson, coming in the ring without my mouthpiece. Grouchy, overweight alky. The right hook's lousy, but got a left jab. My runaway flow will give you jet lag. I'm nasty when it comes to sexing the eardrum. I freak the track like two Korean lesbians with pierced tongues. Dope, without ever walking near drugs. Your mouth so nasty you wouldn't want to share a cup. A Lone Star Sheriff, 5 mics, 4 stars and stripes along with merits. Ralph Lauren, polo appearance. Life of crime learned from both paroled parents.
Sound check.
And we're back. Gia. Let me bring back in my beat junkie brother D Styles. Gia. What's up, D?
What up, Rhett?
Yeah.
Damn, you played the wake up. I haven't the fucking wake up show shit. I haven't heard that shit in a minute.
Man, that shit was classic. That shit was classic. I mean, that was him, Wordsworth, I believe Juice, and dude, Eminem. This is like the day of the during the Rap Olympics, during the Rap Sheet convention. You remember those days?
That's right. Yep.
Yo, that shit was crazy. But speaking of which, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen in the chat room, whether you're watching on Twitch, USound, or YouTube, please put a fire emoji for our special guests, the legendary Thurston Howell III and producer Matteo GETZ.
What's good, man? You can hear me?
Oh, what up?
Yo, what's up, fellas? How you doing?
I'm half asleep over here, half asleep, yo. You already know.
Oh man, that's why that's why we try to get it on, so we can let you go and get your sleep on and shit. So,
it's all good. I'm up,
man.
Appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I mean, hey, first of all, guys, thank you for taking the time to be on the show. Congratulations on the new album, and stuff. So I mean, what can I say? Is like you got Thurston, you've been putting work since the 90s and stuff like that. And from what I understand, Matteo, you're one of Thurston's longtime producers. Is that correct?
Yeah. I've been known him I've known him since I was a teenager.
Oh shit. Okay. Word. Damn. Man, yeah. So the new album's out right now. You produced it, most of it. And obviously you got some superstars in some classic cats on there. You got Sadat X, you got AG. I mean, damn, that's crazy, And then just your extensive work is very legendary. If you guys go, if you guys come from the Fat Beats era, you would see Thurston's records or CDs in the bins and stuff like that, especially here in LA too. Even though you're being from the East Coast and stuff, but yeah, Thurston, much respect, brother.
Thank you, man. There's a lot of love in LA, man, and the whole market out there is definitely still true to real hip hop. And yeah, Matteo produced the entire album of Thirst Illustrated. He produced every track on there. So, it's our first collabo album together. We got massive features on there, Rock Nest Monster, Ugg from the Cellar Dwellers. We got Smoother Hustler, DV Alias Christ, Master Ace, OG, the Booze Brothers.
Yes.
Jackson, Kamara
Leading Ajax Low.
You know what I mean? Hurricane G.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. It just flooded, man. It's a banger, man. Definitely hip hop, man. At its finest.
Yeah, it's an all-star cast right there, man. Shit.
We try to do this album more, steered towards Matteo as the producer. That's why we got so many features. It's like to highlight his production with all these incredible artists, man. So we got Thirst Illustrated, man, a banger,
And it was cool. I mean, obviously, all your albums are very concept wise and stuff. Especially being that you're like one of the founders of the Low Lives and stuff like that. And I noticed this. It's everything is connected one way or another. I mean, I mean, just just share with us and how you always come up with concepts and stuff like that. Like, and I mean, even from all the way from the artwork, the songs, the titles, like even even the videos and stuff.
I mean, all I can say is it's natural, man. Comes to me naturally, man. Like the titles for the album, I usually have them way in advance. I probably got a whole long list of them right now for even the next albums. So what I do is, I usually pull out some songs that match a title, and I fit them together, to put out an album. And everything else happens organically, the music videos, everything, man. I just, whatever I'm feeling according to what I'm doing, that's what I will execute, man. And,
Right.
Let's go.
Fuck. It's real, man.
Let's go back a little bit and stuff. I mean, what got you into rhyming? And then, like, even talk. I mean, there's so much footage and history of the low lives. But for those who might not knowing, can you tell us, like, how did you get into rhyming, and at the same time, how did the low life started?
I mean, I got into rhyming just being a fiend for hip hop. Following hip hop my whole life. I didn't know I had the rhyme skills, in me, but just started freestyling one day, and the rest was history. But I've always loved hip hop music, hip hop culture more than anything out there. So I was always a fiend for the music, man. I just never made no attempts to do it. But same with Low Life, man. It's something that was just born organically from the streets, in the mid '80s and stuff like that. And today is a positive force and organization within hip hop. It's really more about what we do today. To me, I answer a lot of questions about what Low Life was once in the past, but it's really about what it is today, man. And we serve purpose within hip hop. We unite a lot of the artists from, all genres of hip hop or elements and all that.
I mean,
bring them together.
I mean, you pretty much have like all the low heads all over the world just putting up double L's and stuff like that. I mean, it's almost like, would you say all the low, you got chapters in all over the world pretty much? Like, I mean, obviously the biggest one would be like in Japan. Of course, we got some low, some low heads over here in LA. Shouts to the Boom Bap Kids. Shouts to like Taz from Sarah, who's a big polo head and stuff like that. So, I mean, being like, just like the co-founder and stuff. How does it feel? Is like you can walk in any place in the world and you see already know that's a low head.
I mean, it always felt like that, man. It was always going on to me. So it's not a new feeling. Now it's just broadcasted. It's been like that forever, where everywhere you walked, there was a low brother someplace, ready to assist you in whatever form needed. So it's a beautiful feeling, man, knowing that I'm just united more than just myself with people. I'm uniting other people together as well.
Right. And I know you've been doing, like, you have your own, I would say, convention per se in Miami. I know you just recently had one, like a couple of months ago, or like last year and stuff, or it just passed.
Yeah. In May we had the Love and Loyalty weekend in Orlando.
Right.
That was the Orlando edition. Well, we also do it in Miami, during the Art Basel in December. So, stay tuned for December announcements.
Nice. Matteo, so I mean,
yes, sir.
And how long have you been making beats? And like, what would you say was your first time really like linking up with Thurston?
Making beats, I would say 99, 2000, early. I learned from my engineer at the time, Ronnie Reagan, Jeremy Page. He was my first engineer, and he kind of basically taught me how to use Reason. I think it was 1.0, but right then, that's like kind of when Pro Tools started too. Pro Tools was real fresh, and from there I just kept going and just developing my style and craft, and just kept at it. And then linking up with Havoc House and a bunch of MCs from like Boston and going to hip hop shows, the Middle East. Um, I'm real staple over there. I used to always go with a box of CDs everywhere I went. And I linked up with Thirst through my brother Ajax Low, and he introduced me to him. And we didn't even really hang out at first. I would just, when he would touch down, I would take care of him, whatever he needed. And then eventually we became like a friendship. And then we just started going to the studio together. I bought a studio, and we just started recording tracks here and there. Nothing like, like solid, like on his albums. Later on, I did like a couple joints on one of his albums. But other than that, that's basically how we met.
D, you got some questions? I know you as a
Yeah, Matteo, you're also in New York as well?
No, I'm from Framingham, Mass.
Oh, got it. Okay. So I'm curious, like when you guys started this album, like what was the process? Like you were sending him beats, like a whole pack, or like just like a few beats here and there?
Yeah, basically, I told him we should do an album together, and he suggested we should just base it off like your production and get a bunch of features. And he had some ideas with features, and I had some ideas, and we just made it happen. I just started sending him beats till he liked which ones he wanted, and then we just built everything off of that. Just like the whole thing, and then from there we just kept going. It was basically almost like a 3-4 year process.
Oh wow, okay.
We took our time with it just to make sure everything's right.
Right.
And then from there it just unraveled into what we presented to the masses.
Right. Man, that's crazy because a lot of people don't know like how long projects take. You know what I mean? All the work that happens behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Mixing, mastering, the artwork, etc.
Right.
You know what I mean? Did you use Reason to make this album?
Yeah, basically that's all I use. I like MPCs and I like SP1200s, but I never had my hands on it, and I just stick to what I know,
right,
and what I'm used to, and I just make my beats off there. Basically, I just get basically like a skeleton, and then from there I go to the studio and I mix it with my engineer that I work with now, Monty Dale from Great Bear Recordings, and I just go from there, and then we just start mixing it, making it come out real nice and sound real big and stuff like that.
Right. Damn, okay. Yeah, much respect, man. The production on the album is really, really dope, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
For sure.
So Thurston, speaking of which, do you have your own setup, or do you have to go to the studio? Because I mean, especially when you're recording so much material, so much output.
Man. You should know the answer to that, man. Come on.
I'm just saying,
Yo,
hey,
to me, an artist is not a real artist till you got your own lab.
Word.
You don't know who you are yet until you have your lab. Your lab is where you develop your techniques, your styles, your everything. So you're not going to develop that going back and forth to a studio, man, where you got to wait for them to say when time is available and all that. You got to wake up 2-3 in the morning in your drawers with an idea and go in the lab. That's the true artist. That's me, man. So I had my own lab ever since I started rapping. I went into the studio one time, paid for time. And then as soon as I left there, I wanted to adjust this and adjust that and change this. So I went to the studio one more time after that. And after that, I bought me a 4-track. And the rest is history from there. I've always recorded myself,
Okay. So, what are you currently using right now to record now?
I mean, you know, the standard Pro Tools has been the standard since '99.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, I started on, like I said, 4 tracks, tape, cassette, 4 tracks, then digital 8 tracks, and you know, eventually graduated to Pro Tools one day. But you got to have your own lab, man, to be a real artist, man. That's just my opinion, man. Especially if you trying to be consistent in the game and always be involved. Like I'm always gonna be involved, and I'm always gonna have a release, man. So, like you can't be consistent without your own lab, man.
Judge, Church. I mean, would you say the same thing too when you were doing all your recordings, like say for game recordings or for Raucous and stuff? Was that all? Did that in house in your own place?
Yes and no. Like, you know, I did like some of the pre-recording on the pre-production equipment I had. And being that with the game and the raucous situations, I had budgets. So I was able to go in the, you know, the big professional studios and record them and knock them out. But I had already done pre-productions of both songs to know exactly what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then, you know, after that, from there, I had my own Pro Tools and everything. So I never had to go to another lab again. You know, if anything, I just bring some files to a bigger studio to mix down or something.
Okay. So you don't. So as long as you just do all the recordings from the crib, and then you might send out the files to engineers or something like that just to mix it down.
I mean, I could do the mix down my damn self as well. You know what I mean? So
shit.
It varies. I'm you know, I do multiple things when it comes to the lab, man. I do everything that's needed, man. Put it that way.
Likewise.
Yeah. Well, speaking of being multiple, I mean, again, going back to what we were saying, you doing a lot. You know, you have a lot of projects, do videos. You even shoot your own videos. You put in events and stuff like that. Like, what made you start to become like a multitasker? Just you know, what have you learned doing the process of doing everything independent?
I mean, you learn to be consistent because you don't need anyone. You know, when you wear so many hats and you're doing so many type of functions, you know, media base wise, this is like multimedia. You know, so I've been able to keep myself relevant that way, you know. Without the machine, without the backing of anyone. It's just me and the team, whether it's, you know, low lifes around the world, Miami or Orlando. You know, you learn to be self-sufficient, man. And trust me that I didn't want to do all of these things on my own. That never was the plan. I didn't want to be an independent artist and all. I had no choice.
Right.
That's the only reason all of it happened. You know, I became a director because I had no choice. I became a producer of my own music because I had no choice.
Right.
I never wanted to do none of this shit up by myself. But I'm going to make sure it's going to happen, man.
And now, would you say because you've been independent, do you even have your own little company? You have people under you, like, you know, at least mentoring and shit, and guiding cats in the business?
I mean, we give guidance, you know, all around in life. You know, whether it's the business, the arts, or just life in general. You know, that's what a lot of things, low life is based around today. You know, just for the youth period is way beyond. You know, like I said, the money, I mean, the music or the fashion stuff is community based as well, man. So we try to help anywhere we can, man, especially on this side, you know. Shout out my brother Earl Lugo. He does a lot of our, you know, charity work. He definitely steers and guides us in the right directions according to where we at right now, as far as giving back community wise.
That's what's up. Now, speaking of lowlifes, I mean, you got a clothing company, and you also put out a book. I mean, is the book still available? Or is it just a limited edition? And then where can people get the lowlife clothing?
That's lowlifes.com for the clothing, and the book. You know, only resellers got them online. You could check and see, you know, who got one. Prices is kind of outrageous, but. So is the book. The book is outrageous, you know. But check for resellers for the Bury Me with the Low On book.
Yeah, that when that book dropped, I mean, a lot of people were just trying to get it. It's definitely a collector's item. It's just like it went real quick and stuff, you know.
Yo,
So
I hear your alarm system going off over there.
Sorry.
that's not my alarm system.
That's the greatest alarm system known to man right there. The Chihuahua, yo. Or the Yorkie, whichever one. It sounds like either or.
Oh shit.
Damn. I know my man J Rock from the Beat Junkies. He was asking like, "Yo, man," he wanted to know, was Boostin' Kev part of the Low Lights, or was that a separate? Because I know there's like, at one point I was seeing something, and correct me if I'm wrong. I know like the Decepticons was a I won't say a gang, but they were a crew, but they were also like low heads and stuff like that. Was there different low heads or just low lives? It was just the only low heads. Or
Nah. Back in them days, there was several polo crews everywhere. All over like Brooklyn and stuff before Low Life was. That's how Low Life came about, when all these polo crews started coming together. Boostin' Kev, he was from like the outskirts of things to do, but he was Low Life family affiliated, heavy. He definitely was a money taker, a Gia, booster. He was somebody heavily into the art of the culture. And he probably was the first one to ever release any low life style of music, talking about the boosting and, taking it, and Lizzie bags and all that. So,
right.
Rest in peace, Boostin' Kev.
Yes.
But
yes,
there was a lot of Decepticons who was, who became low lifes and like abandoned Decepticons in the early days and stuff like that. So, and then you had a lot of Decepticons that just ran with low lifes, period, and mostly from Brownsville,
Right. Wow. That's crazy. No, this is an interesting question because obviously you guys made polo really what it is and stuff like that. In terms, especially of the culture, have you done anything official with Ralph Lauren?
Wow, where you been at, dude?
I'm just saying, just in terms of like, I mean, like an official, like you did the ads and shit like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
been massive.
Man,
that's why I'm like really bugging. Like, first off, I was featured in Ralph Lauren's documentary of his life called Very Ralph. And, they featured me in his life story and gave me my own segment, based around Thurston Howell, the whole low life legacy. And then, I became a model for the brand, where I modeled the brand new Snow Beach line when it dropped. I modeled for the Five Horsemen when they did a redrop. And then, I was on the ad campaign for the polo shirt book that dropped last year. And it had to be the biggest ad campaign I ever seen in my life, man, because they had giant billboards all over the world.
Damn.
With my face on it, and my son was on it with me.
Wow.
But yeah, it was that the ad campaign was major, man. Like even to this day, I'm still blown away on how big that thing was, man. It was on buses, on bus stops, on billboards, on garbage cans. I'm talking about all over the world. Seen billboards like nine stories high, the size of the billboards, man.
Wow.
Like crazy advertisement.
Wow, that's crazy. Damn. I mean, I got a little polo, but I'm not like, I won't concern myself with no low head. That's why I'm asking these questions and stuff like that. As being that, I mean, the low heads are pretty much just have permeated everything in anything hip hop. So that's and I mean, like again, you guys just pretty much set the precedent of it, and so congratulations on that, for real.
Thank you, man.
And then I would say in your illustrious career, what would you say besides that, having that being that big ad and stuff like that, what would you say is like a turning point that you know that you know like you got that respect besides having being on Ralph Lauren and stuff like that. What would you say a turning point in terms of your as an artist or as as a multimedia artist?
I mean, for me, the Ralph Lauren cosign was like the biggest thing because nobody else in hip hop came to help cosign me, man. Nobody came to give me that, that approval stamp or as long as I've been doing it, man, nobody really gave a fuck, man. I mean, Tony Touch always threw me a bone, he always put me on his albums and stuff like that, but I don't remember nobody else helping to solidify Thirst and they seeing me out here going hard, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I would think it more would really when it started having a turning point was when I started releasing a lot of music videos. You know what I mean? I think that's what helped my career the most. That I went heavy into the visuals. I started working with a director out of Miami named Jokes and Sucre Reyes, and then I started working with my brother Low Box and Mr. Rompe Volcano, and we just started banging out music videos like I ain't never seen nobody bang out music videos non-stop.
Right.
And I'm talking about to this day. We haven't even slowed down. You know what I mean? So the visuals actually changed everything the most for me because it got a chance to show people what this artist was looking like and what it was all about. That's what also helped spread the whole culture globally. Because, we painting the image for the people with the low, and like in an exaggerated form. And that made everybody want to jump on board and be down with the situation. But the visuals more than anything, man. So I would credit that more than anything.
Right.
Wow.
I got a question. So Matteo, do you have any future projects we need to look out for?
Yeah, I just dropped Indigo Jackson 2 with Ajax Low. We just dropped it on July 4th. I got a bunch of projects I'm doing. I got a new producer album I'm dropping soon. I'm working on that. I got another album with Kamal Waleed. I'm dropping another one with Diogen, Antonio Saldi, aka Twice Dow. Yeah, I got a bunch of projects I'm working on dropping. Screwball from Comet from Screwball. I got an album with him I'm dropping soon too.
Okay.
So I got a bunch of joints that I'm doing, working on, and I'm gonna keep going, keep dropping stuff. I got stuff from 20 years ago that I really never put out, but I mastered and mixed it. I'm just gonna remaster them and put them out because back then there was no internet or nothing.
Right.
We're talking like early 2000. There was no anything. Internet was probably brand new.
Right.
And YouTube and stuff like that wasn't really even there yet. So I'm gonna put those out and just put them on iTunes and stuff like that.
Okay, dope.
Is there any particular like wish list to who you wish you can produce a whole album for, Matteo? Like if you had a choice?
Oh man, Jay-Z, that would be dope. I mean, Nas. I'm a big fan of Nas. Even Chino XL. I like Chino XL. I'm a big fan of his. The list can go on. Cormega. Cormega's dope too. I was a big fan of Cormega off of Clue tapes back in the day. I was a big, huge fan of him. Yeah, pretty much anybody, any of my idols, coming up and just being a fan of hip hop. I've been a fan of hip hop since the mid 80s to the late 80s,
Right.
And then, I was just a fiend for it. I love the culture. I love everything that came with it. The graffiti, the breaking, the MCing, the DJing. I started off as a DJ. I was a big fan of Cash Money and the DMC battles. Rock Raider, I met him too.
Yeah.
I met him at a battle in Cambridge.
Okay.
So, I was a big fan of that era. And just, and then I grew into producing. I I love any type of sounds. I love sampling and flipping a sample and just cutting it up and recreating something. I also play original stuff. I did a song with Smith and Wesson on my first producer album, the GETZ Collection. I dropped in 17, 18.
Okay.
So I play original stuff too, but I'm a big fan of, with the samples. It just comes with it, like
right.
That's just what hip hop is, anyways.
Yo.
And Thurston, I mean, being that you're still being independent, but obviously you got a lot of respect. I know that you were out here doing a media run. I saw that little clip with you and Be Real on Be Real TV and stuff like that. They were giving you so much love. I mean, I know that Supernat lives out here. He always talks about you and stuff like that. Is there any particular, if you had a choice, who would you, if you had to do a whole album, who would you want to work with?
Oh man, like I said, it's an unlimited list, man.
If you had the top three.
I mean, it depends. Is it the producer, the MCs, or?
Let's just say if you had one producer and then one guest, like the one producer, like you had Matteo. If you had one producer, if you had to pick to do a whole album.
I mean, man, that's a tough one, man. It would vary. I would probably pick like a DR period, man.
Oh wow, I haven't heard that. Wow.
To do a super hard body, Brownsville driven production style. You know what I mean? I don't know, man, because remember I'm super versatile at the same time, so I could flow with a lot of different people's styles of beats, but I would love to do something with like Slick Rick and Ghostface and Dana Dane.
Yeah.
That would be like the ill combo. Just a lot of character, a lot of style and fashion on the tracks.
Right.
Yeah, I like that flip you did with Treat Her Like a Prostitute with Mayhem. That was pretty sick.
Oh, thanks, man.
Man. People in the chat room, if you have any questions for either Thurston and Matteo, please let us know and stuff. But for the meantime, what can we expect from you, Thurston? I mean, like you said, you got projects dropping left and right, whether it be music or clothing and stuff. What's next in the horizon?
Everything, man. Consistency. You know what I mean?
What's the closest you can say that you can mention that's like we really should look out for?
I mean, I got this remix album dropping in end of the year. Thurston on Heron remix album by DJ Heron, producer. I got this new Skilimanjaro album. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, sometime next year. It's another crazy piece. Working on the Low Life series right now with Content Cartel and Blowback Productions. That's Kevin Garnett, Adam Sandler. That's amongst the many things going on, but it's a lot of other things too, man. I can't really let the cat out the bag yet, but I hope to blow your minds, man.
Would you say would there be a sequel to the Thoughts Skillustrated?
I mean, you never know, man. Me and Matteo, we always work, man. That's my good friend, man. Even if we not working, man, we hanging out together. So there's always the possibilities of it, because it could happen naturally without even thinking of it.
Right.
No, that's what's up, man. But I know, again, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to, just to be on the show and stuff. I know it's 3 hours ahead, so I know I know you're tired and stuff like that. And then, same thing with you too, Matteo. We appreciate you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having us, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, fellas.
Yeah.
Nah, thanks for having me, man. And that mix was hot and all that, man. Make sure you keep bumping everything you got your hands on. It's an unlimited amount of music. You could probably dedicate a good 10 shows to me only playing my music, you know, just to be greedy. But
we might have to do a mixtape for you, like bring it back in terms of just putting it
that's
straight.
dope.
Yeah.
nah, make it happen, man. You know, make
Yeah.
all the noise possible. But thanks again for having me, man. And take
Man.
my ass to sleep now, man. I
Man.
gotta get up
Yeah.
at 5 in the morning.
Get some rest. Get some rest.
Get some real quick. Your social media, so everyone can follow you if they don't already.
Oh, it's Thurston Howell III on everything, man. ThurstonHowell3.com. Check my, YouTube, Thurston Howell III. Instagram, Thurston Howell III. My Facebook is Victor Thurston Howell III de Jesus. And it's the same on everything. Google me, do all that good shit.
Man, and the same thing with you, Matteo.
Likewise, everything at Matteo GETZ. 2 T's, GETZ with a Z. On
Man.
all social media.
Word. Guys,
There it is.
thank you very much. We'd like to have you guys, when you guys have new projects, we'd like to guys have you back on the show. And
All
stuff
right.
like that.
I'll be
Word.
back. Y'all
For
stay
sure,
safe.
for sure. Thank you all. Good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Good night.
Peace.
Night.
All right, y'all. Peace.
That's crazy, man.
Man, yeah, that was dope, man. Super
I mean,
dope.
I know. I mean, shoot. I was trying to think of all the low life. I mean, I can't really say I'm a big low head and shit like that. But I mean, you got some low heads. You got some lows and stuff.
Nah, no, but I do gotta shout out my man DJ Nobody because he has a pretty nice collection of
Yeah,
of polo.
I gotta
Rich,
say,
also
Rich Uno,
Oh, yeah.
Rich. Yeah, he told
Rich
me
one.
he was hanging out with him or met him like a while back and shit. Like I think at one of the like magic conventions or some shit like that.
Oh, word, right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, man, I forgot to ask him if there was I mean, I've heard, but I'm not sure if there was an official low life documentary and shit like that. So,
Oh, like an official, yeah. 'Cause there's a bunch on YouTube, but just
like,
know what I mean.
like high quality, like
Right,
documentary type shit.
on some Vice type.
Yeah,
type documentary. Right.
Shout out to the Private Peep Show. Yes, you missed the interview, brother. So,
Oh, Peep Show in the house. What's up, Peep?
yeah.
What's up to Snake Eyes? I see you,
Yep.
Snake Eyes. What's up, Dan?
Yep. We see Juice One. Orale.
Juice. Orale.
Recognize who else we got? DJ Berserk, NJ2AK, always in the house.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Dude, I also forgot to ask him because I've always wanted to know, like, some of his album covers. You see, we had like polo helmets with the fucking microphone spits and like.
Oh
just-
yeah.
Dude, he had like so much different gear. Like, where the fuck did he get all those shit, dude?
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother like conversation, like a different, you know what I mean? Just the whole like polo type stuff.
Yeah.
Questions, you know what I mean? That's a whole different thing.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I better not ask and shit because it's like that's like, that's like
Yeah,
that's,
man.
yeah. But man,
I know, I know you got a bunch of new music you want to unleash, right?
Man, so much new shit. Let me start out with this one, dude. So here, I'll do this one.
Yeah. Start that shit off, man.
So this is a joint it's called Old Dope by a duo by the name of Kame and Nate.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's kind of dope, man. I mean, yeah, I got some shit for you, D. You might
All
like. All right. So I'm gonna put you in the green room right there.
All right. Cool.
Check 1 2. Salute. I'm gonna start it off like this. I haven't played new shit in a while. This joint's called Old Dope. Kame and Nate. And once again, you're checking out
SOUNDCHECK.
rely on. It's what we get high. That old dope, yeah, that old dope. Enough to rely on. It's what we get high. That old dope, yeah, that old dope. Enough to rely on. It's what we get high. That old dope, yeah, that old dope. Enough to rely on. It's what we get high on, baby. That old dope, that old dope, that old dope, yeah, that old dope. Yo, reverse the auction and let me go pick some bodies out. I'm the gunner, they sending under the. Yo, reverse the auction and let me go pick some bodies out. I'm the gunner, they sending under the. Yo, reverse the auction and let me go pick some bodies out. I'm the gunner, they sending under the. Make it count. Reverse the auction and let me go pick some bodies out. I'm the gunner, they sending under the. Yo, reverse the auction and let me go pick some bodies out. I'm the gunner, they sending under the. Make it count. I kept quiet trying to make a milli off an ounce. They asked if I cared, I took Karen out. She was on that Red Bull and mojitos, corner pocket, popping off of white cheat codes. But I'm a nigga, you know how it goes. I slung that old dope all over her nose. Picture it rhymes hung like a goat. Now picture your Susie, and she all dope. Yo, it's the needle that made my niggas regal. But in turn made your team all see-through. Clarity smash starts for rarities. Picture pack is ease to freeze your cavities. Al Green nigga, you know it had to be. Pin gone lateral brains, it's all plaster and fall. That old dope, yeah, that old dope. Enough to rely on, it's what we get high on, baby. That old dope, that old dope, that old dope, yeah, that old dope. That OD girl, come on, that old dope, that old dope. Go rope and a razor to cut slow. Folk, that old dope, that old dope, that old dope, that old dope.
Sometimes you are the dope. Sound check.
Yo. That's a lot of yo's. You know why? Cause I said yo. DJ Premier. Beat Junkie Radio. These guys fuck with records. You guys fuck with caca. That's bullshit. Get the fuck off the fucking set. Unless you got vinyl in your hands. And some needles. Can't scratch without them. One love, y'all. Needle spinning on that fly playerism. 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 She needle spinning on that fly playerism. She in position, so it's needle spinning on that fly playerism. She in position, so it's best that you listen. Women jiggle, body parts on my pickle. She make it hot, I swear to God she make it sizzle. 5'4", but her heels make her bigger. Polo over heel figure, I like them thicker than the Bible. Yeah, player know the cycle, it's all good. Barry Bond with the wood, catch the dawn in the hood. Parking lot pimping like a P-shirt, getting topped in the car. Hella lip gloss from her lips on my drawers. Cat daddy, she tryna bottle up the sauce.
Pulled up, coolin' in the summertime. Gotta see a little friend of mine. Ain't no shit so fly. Yeah, I keep her busy. She get around, she get around, she get around. She get around, she get around, she get around, she get around.
Yo.
check.
Junkie sound.
Sound check.
This joint right here, new boot camp click called What You Call Strength, produced by the Architect. Rest in peace to Sean P. Once again,
sound check.
Yo, Redman in the building, you already know Jersey's fucking finest, and you're listening to Beat Junkies Radio. You motherfucker, you.
Smacked around in his hood, extorted for his whole check. Shine on him like Jamal Barry. If you know, don't stand in front of Jamal Barry. You know, you don't ever call him Jamal Bad Move. Either they all gon' laugh at you or he gon' slap you. Actual facts, fucker, I'm all Snapple. Just can't sit, but you SIP for the wrong attitude. Clap you, bang at you, some more caps than when you clap back at niggas on Twitter and all caps. You niggas is all cap. That's what the kids say, right? I'm talking to them too. This they like. Slide, but fortify the crib, they might want to trip back. Be prepared to make them miss they flight and switch they flight. Wings on the back, no red bullshit. Just that monster energy getting a scat with a mule kick. This goon shit I'm fueled with, mixed with a cruise in. Mixed with my nigga Rusty Roo. Click it back.
Yo, this Supreme Cerebral, aka Bugsy Nino, checking out Soundcheck with RHETTMATIC, Beat Junkie Radio. Blah.
You're not a kid.
AZ, J-Boy, yeah. Hey, that is different. Special. Hey, yo, bitch.
Be saying my prayers silently. My son be the heir to a red dynasty. Rappers is weird. I'm from where niggas done bled violently. I'm fully prepared for whenever it's time for me, cause I be dead for I live in fear. Niggas lying to me. I said what I said. Free my niggas to set in the feds, making illegal connects with the bread. The executive converse with the etiquette of predicate felons. Not impressed with the shit that they selling. We way above these so-called convicted thugs, spitting tough. And be sniffing prescription drugs. We everything they wish they was. Customer contacts, hitting the store tax. We're getting money, it's just knowing when to fall back. You can keep the fly fashion, and Fendi says we rely on the first full stamps and STEMI checks. Broken English, conversations on wiretaps. All part of the church dialect.
We probably got the phone tapped, so I won't speak long. I won't speak long.
Federal Bureau, tap my line and got zero.
Oh, you heard who did what? No, I don't know this shit. They probably got the phone tapped, so I won't speak long.
You know my mouth is tight. Federal Bureau, tap my line and got zero.
Oh, you heard who did what? No, I don't know this shit. The understanding is understood when your sons is good and you're still in tune with a few goons that run the hood. I want that wood if needed be, no thievery. Easily you could catch me at some eatery. Scoping the city, or walking I'm witty as facts. Anything spoken in private I'm privy, no cap. Cold chillin' with G-Raps, I'm Big Daddy. I need that if you squeeze gas, get at me. All aboard for the cause of one accord. Applaud the underdog, my flaws is none of yours. The sun absorbs, the earth spin on its axis. Them summer wars will purchase you a casket. It's mastered out of V, see me in traffic. Ecclesiastic, easily I adapt it. That pimp, I spit it like it's acidic. Live it like a convicted felon getting acquitted. Probably got the phones tapped, so I won't speak. So I won't speak long.
Federal Bureau, tap my line and got zero.
Oh, you heard who did what? No, I don't know this shit. They probably got the phones tapped, so I won't speak long.
You know my mouth is tight. Federal Bureau, tap my line and got zero.
Oh, you heard who did what? No, I don't know this shit.
Sound check.
Hey, yo. Right now, you're rocking with the best. Yo, it's Jay Sinai, and I'm tuned in to Sound Check with the Beat Junkies, DJ RHETMATIC and D Styles. Peace.
No, turn the music off, but the scent. Yeah, I pull up on the ends. No, turn the music off, but the scent low. Yeah, I pull up on the ends. No, turn the music off, but the scent low. Yeah, I pull up on the ends. No. Yeah, I pull up on the ends. No, turn the music off, but the scent low. Rep my city, make my friends proud. Fight for the culture, go 10 rounds, 12 for the championship. Watch me dance on this. At my mouth corner is a ganja spliff. No more is the only lion pride. Doing it with it bounce from side to side. Rastafari said Jah in I and I. Watch for the yang riding by. Plus a squad of them, we don't want a problem. One whiff, smell the grades in the oxygen. Just a normal day, enough people gone away. So I miss the place, is what they call to say. There's no way like this. Living a life that's priceless in a crisis.
Still
Yeah, once again, you're checking out Soundcheck with RHETMATIC and D Styles. This is a new joint by my man, Rim the Villain. It's called The Belt, featuring the one and only Super Bad Solus of Timeless Truth. And once again, you're checking out
Soundcheck.
Shout out to my brother Silos in the chat room. Yeah.
We still getting the luxury with the poor past, trying to watch the money clean, dodging the we still getting the luxury with the poor past, trying to watch the money clean, dodging the we still getting the luxury with the poor past, trying to watch the money clean. We still getting the luxury with the poor past, trying to watch the money clean, dodging the core craft. A state task to keep us into a cage box. Still I roll the dice, bank money till I ace out. Cause I ain't here to be grout, just a feeling. Could do good and they'll still make you the villain. Rhyme supply from landscapes that the mental provide. Experience that engulfing the mind. Stay in line, you gotta be patient with time. But I'll never cave in when it's time to get mine. Roll the scammer, toast for karma. Most try and eat off you like Dama when it's gross with commas. If you don't move with drive, then you in neutral. Never have ties with something that don't suit you. Do you, cause rain gon' buy till I tire out. With no amounts, I'ma make a breakdown. When things are slow, I hit the highway. They say, yo, where you going? I break down away. I just turn up the vibes and let my mood play. Now you drive out with the stars, I break down day. When things are slow, I hit the highway. They say, yo, where you going? I break down way. I just turn up the vibes and let my mood play. Break down.
Have a whole flow, rhyme pattern like the Aztecs. My presence put you in the past tense. Tell I'm from Queens by the accent. Help me cash checks, we become fast friends. You make a living, I make a killing. Serving life through these bars like a super villain. Shea Stadium status, never knew a ceiling. My pen is healing, call it penicillin. I swear you never find a better feeling. This for the metal wielding ghetto children. Never blew a check on a blue check mark. Turn L's to lessons, how you get smart. Link with scares and grew the biz. You know what it is, Gore-Tex bibs for my kids. That's to preserve the drip. Tim's with the rubber grip, never slip, but a dip, what a gift. Yo, I shine brilliant, your light dim. Thinking that you might win, but your chance is quite slim. Trying to ball, but you ain't above the rim. You wouldn't clap a backboard, you ain't above rim.
When things was low, I hit the highway. They say, yo, where you going? I said, my way. I just turn up the vibes and let my mood play. Night drive out with the stars, I might break day. When things was low, I hit the highway. They say, yo, where you going? I said, my way. I just turn up the vibes and let my mood play. Night drive out with the stars, I might break day.
Soundcheck.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jada Kiss. Turn your radios up. We putting it down right now on Beat Junkie Radio. Dude, I don't argue. Grab the yak bottle, knock you off the bar stool. Dude, I don't argue. Grab the yak bottle, knock you off the bar stool. Dude, I don't argue. Grab the yak bottle, knock you off the bar stool. Dude, I don't argue. Grab the yak bottle, knock you off the bar stool. Dude, I don't argue. Grab the yak bottle, knock you off the bar stool. Y'all already know how the sport move. Y'all niggas better start paying y'all dues. I used to dodge screws just to raw fools. Now I push the coupe, I don't carpool. Dude, I will deal with the part you. Make sure your next move is a smart move. Marksman, still play by the mob rules. And now the name breaking on the charts too. Nigga, fuck a part two. First round knockout. Watch out, look up blackout. This is our house. Watch your mouth, you know how we rock out. Riot squad on the job when we pop out. When you see me popping through,
can't touch me. There's no fake love amongst me.
I put it down all the way across the board.
Make your There's no fake love amongst me.
I put it down. Hold where you cross the board.
Your whole team vanished.
Yeah, exclusive shit. Dookie Brothers. It is called Official Intelligence. Dropping a new EP this Friday. Shouts to Shiloh, to Pete Yodo sent this to me earlier today. So once again,
Real shit. 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 Nothing but real shit. My hip hop is nothing but real shit. Real shit. Ain't nothing artificial.
Official intelligence, the pinnacle of lyrical excellence, equipped with the illest collection of intricate. Official intelligence, the pinnacle of lyrical excellence, equipped with the illest collection of intricate. Official intelligence, the pinnacle of lyrical excellence, equipped with the illest collection of intricate. Official intelligence, the pinnacle of lyrical excellence, official intelligence, the pinnacle of lyrical excellence, equipped with the illest collection of intricate sentences. I'm sick, my shit is infectious, now witness the pestilence. Whoever you pick is the best, my position's ahead of his. A wonderful wizard with the words, a syllable specialist. When done in this bitch, you will refer to him as his eminence. Your mother and sis are getting served with jizz on the breasts. I'm what you envision if you were to picture perfection. Accept it, get it twisted, never. The kid isn't guessing this. Respect to every single legend that lived in the tenements. That being said, you should know just who it is that you're effing with. One of the Dookie Bros, them dudes are twisted degenerates, known to use the wits as a weapon. To show you who is without a question the dopest duo in our profession. Knowing to the critics offended by the jokes we choose to spit in our records, you hoes can chew a dick with for breakfast.
I have the intellect to give respect. I'm getting wrecked.
You know my shit's official.
It's the realest you know.
Destroy your fake vibe. This shit we make live. My hip hop is nothing but real shit.
I have the intellect to give respect. I'm getting wrecked.
You know my shit's official.
It's the realest you know.
Then this hip hop nation's exposing fake shit.
Hey, yo, this Napoleon the Legend, aka Pharaoh Gama, the Black Pharaoh with ammo. You're checking out SOUNDCHECK with RHETTMATIC and D Styles of the legendary Beat Junkies. try to diss Napoleon, I keep the shit cold. Bring fire, I live bold. I don't forgive those who try to diss Napoleon, I keep the shit cold. I live bold. I don't forgive those who try to diss Napoleon, I keep the shit cold. Bring fire, I live bold. I don't forgive those who try to diss Napoleon. I live bold. I don't forgive those who try to diss Napoleon. I keep the shit cold. Bring fire and brimstone straight to your slim bones till he lay flat like a pizza in a brick stone. I'm a bit cocky if you get to know the Aki. Japanese visions been fucking with teriyaki, Afro-yaki. DNA is Anunnaki. Injected in the music, worldview that I embody. Arabic, mathematics, no need for the dramatics. Just type in the digits of the account and make it happen. You sneak this, show me you share features of a bitch. More than likely, your master teacher was a snitch. Jack of all, nothing, I ain't jacking that cousin. Keep talking in the taxi cab while the tab running. Close the drain and flood the game like I kept the bath running. Location undisclosed, I just keep the cash coming. Keep it coming. Holla at the kid when you see him. Just living for the day I'm out the damn. That shit belongs in the museum. You only gonna get one chance to witch it. Holla at the kid when you see him. Just living for the day I'm out the damn. That shit belongs in the museum. These fucking mongrels. Psychotic, you die, you try to stop it. Rob Parker in the back yelling for you to stop it. This is for the pocket, crypto in the wallet. You know how my clip go, extendo in the socket. Defy the laws of physics, every time I blitz it. Shit on your subliminals, I say it so explicit. This is world building, embellish the world we live in. Reporter for the heads, that street journalism. Cash trying to talk to my girl, go fuck the luck. When he finds out what I did with his girl, I'll fuck him up. Grind me till the blood in my veins, don't think I'm playing. All I hear from your slim frame is you complaining. Fuck your cosign, shut the fuck up and go shine. Time for you to tap dance, now it's your time. This a job, I get paid to go the fuck home. Order chicken wings, blue cheese, and chuck bones. Holla at the kid when you see him. Just living for the day I'm out the damn. My shit belongs in the museum. Holla at the kid when you see him. Just living for the day I'm out the damn. My shit belongs in the museum.
Yes. Once again, you're checking out Soundcheck with RHETMATIC D Style. You shit. It's called On the Creek by Doom the Wiz, featuring the legendary Elder Sensei of the Artifacts. And once again,
Soundcheck
is the show.
Beat Junkie Sound
is the crew. And we're back. Yeah. Let me bring back D right here. Yo.
Playing that new heat.
Man. Man, like you said, it's been like, it feels like a month, but it's only 2 weeks though, but so much shit.
Right. And that was only 10 new joints. Right? I know you got like 100 more.
Dude, man, I was like, what do I play? Should I play this? Should I play that? I wanted to play Speaker Bullies, but I also wanted to play, man. Yeah, there's so much new shit, dude. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
It's tough to keep up, man. I know.
Man.
Let me just do a quick recap.
Okay. All right.
Let me see. You started off with Old Dope.
Yep.
By Cam and Nate.
Yeah.
After that was Get Around by the Mussolini and Ninth Wonder featuring Rob O. After that was What You Call Strength by the Boot Camp Click. That was produced by the Architect.
Yeah.
The Architect.
As in the Bay Area. The Bay Area. Yeah.
Shout out to the Architect, my man.
Yeah. He's been putting some work, dude.
He has. No,
yeah.
Salute for sure.
Yeah.
After that was the Dialect by the homie Jay Royale featuring AZ. Shout out to Jay. After that was New Kingston, 5 Steve, and Sun Ra featuring Anaje. After that was The Belt, Rim featuring Superbad Soulless. After that was No Fake Love by Teflon. Next joint was Official Intelligence by the Dookie Brothers, exclusive. Right? Only you, Rhett. Only you get the exclusives, man.
Most of the time, it's John Doe. John Doe be getting all those exclusives.
Shout out to John Doe for sure.
Yep.
After that, Per Diem by the homies Napoleon the Legend and Jay Cyanide. Yep. And last but not least, On the Creep, Doom the Wiz featuring El the Sensei. That's a new one right there. Doom the Wiz. I'm not even knowing.
I'm not even knowing too, but sounded dope to me. Well, you can't go wrong with El the Sensei, but like when you have a dope producer, like, you know, I want to say that is a producer. I could be wrong, you know. So
okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, dude, there's like so much joints. It's like it's kind of hard to like, you know, like catch up who's who and who's what and like.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just curious, Rhett, how do you put these sets together? Are you going by BPM? Are you going by a couple songs and that you're feeling, and then you just kind of fill in the gaps? Like, how do you put it together?
Well, you know, you know how like for instance, you like more of the more slower, dark funk shit right there, right? You know,
yeah.
Me, I like kind of like the more a little bit more up tempo. That's just me. So I think as producers and DJs, the first thing I listen to is actually the beats first. So the beats first is grabbing me, then I was like, all right, I'll put that together, and you know, and then I'll just kind of listen, put it together, and then just fuck around and see what comes out and stuff. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much how I go for it, you know. And then I mean, if I'm lucky, if I get a cool mix, cool. If I don't, well.
Come on, man! You bring it every 2 weeks, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what it is. You know how it is. And sometimes if you don't know the songs, you don't like. I was like, ooh, is that where I'm? You know, you're kind of mixing. Oh shit! I should have listened to the songs really thorough so I know where to mix it. 'Cause sometimes I just kind of like go on the fly and stuff like that.
Right. Nah, but for the most part, man, I think you're always good because you know, because a lot of these songs, these indie hip hop records, they don't have an intro. Or they won't have an outro, so you're good with creating a small loop within the song,
right?
Extending it and juggling it, you know what I mean, and just kind of like trick mixing it.
Or if you're lucky, you can have someone like D-Styles and makes an extended version of each song and stuff. So you producers out there, if you want us DJs to play, you better put like enough, like 8 bars in the beginning or 6 or 16, whatever, or make an extended version.
Extended. Yeah, I try to do that, man. You know, try to think ahead and just try to think of, if I was a DJ, I would appreciate if there was 8 bars right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Silos was said, thank God for stems. But sometimes when you play the stems, it doesn't really give it a clean,
Right.
But you got to work what you got and shit. So.
True that. Shout out to Silos.
Yep. So
there.
Man, so we got not bad for being off for 2 weeks, D.
Felt like eternity, bro. Right?
For real.
You got the what do you call that when you the ring rest? Like when you haven't fought in a minute. Like
shit.
You got to shake off the cobwebs a little bit.
That's what I felt like. It was like when I said, "Oh yeah, we have sound check tomorrow." D. I was like, "Oh shit, let me put that shit together."
Right.
Nah, man, but it's kind of ironic. We're gonna have to be off again 2 weeks. Believe it or not, this is the only sound check for this month. That's it.
That's right. Just August.
Yeah.
What's the next one? August
1st.
That's right.
Right. But I know you're not going to be here, so I mean, where are you going, D? I know you're. Since you're not gonna be...
I'm headed out to Berlin, Germany, for the Sample Music Festival out there, and I'm going to judge the Germany DMC, Berlin.
Woo!
Yeah.
Right. So, and then when you get back, ironically, you get back the day after sound check.
Yeah.
And then you're about, and then you and Short.
Yeah. We go to New York for the USA DMC finals.
Dude, New York. Scratch Pickles and Executioners.
Yeah, man. Should be fun. Should be real fun.
Yeah. Kind of jealous, but I know the guys, if you didn't know, the Junkies were asked to go, but we just had, cats are busy and shit like that. Like, I know Jay's out of town. I think he's in Japan during that time.
Oh, Japan sounds fun too, man.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either, though. But yeah, Jay's out of town. I know Mello got some family, some family stuff to do. I can't go,
And then Babu's out of town too, I think, right?
I think so too. I think he's out of town with. He's actually in Europe with Dilated.
Yeah, he's doing a tour out there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's crazy. So, yeah. I mean, at least. I mean, even though you're performing with the Pickles, at least you and Short are repping for us and shit like that.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, but anything else? Any new?
What do you got coming up, Brett? You got something coming up?
Oh yeah. You're right. For anybody local, so Visionaries, we're performing July 29th here at the Knitting Factory. So yeah, we got Candy 22 opening up, and then actually Silos is going to be doing a set.
Ah shit. Okay.
Yeah. So that's like July 29th, and then August 4th, the Visionaries is in San Diego.
Damn. Okay. San Diego too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the farthest I can go right now, dude.
I mean, so when you go to San Diego, are you driving back that same night, or are you getting a hotel and chilling?
I'm getting a hotel, but I'm waking up early just to
beat the traffic.
Just to beat the traffic and just beat some. I'm not gonna go there, but you already know.
Well, you got to get home before church or what? Like, services.
Bumbaclot. Damn. Nah. Yeah, but we got 2 Visionary shows coming up and stuff, but that's about it, really. So
that's dope, man. Has there been talks of a Visionaries tour, though? I'm sure there has.
There's talks, but
it's tough. It's tough. Everybody's schedules, right?
Yeah. So, but I mean, even though you're not going to be here for on August 1st, we do have a guest lined up. We have Jamal Casal.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So we got some guests lined up, D. Some pretty good ones, all the way up to September.
Man. We're booked out, man. That's crazy.
Man.
In demand.
Oh, I think supposedly I want to say sometime in August too. We're supposed to do another Southern Vanguard soundcheck show.
Oh, is that in August?
I think so.
Okay.
I gotta double check and stuff, but
Right. Well, we got to
'Cause
circle back with the fellas.
right, because John reached out to us and saying, I read like I think 2 months in advance and shit, and then we were talking about, and then you're about to be out of town and whatever whatnot. So
Right.
but yeah, I think we're due for another one though.
August and September. That's gonna be busy.
Any projects you're finishing up though, or you can share?
I mean, I'm always working on stuff, but it's too soon to say right now.
Too soon. Are you just gonna surprise me? Am I just gonna look at the Instagram and saying, "Oh"?
Honestly, man, I don't like talking about it until I have.
Until you turn into masters.
Like until the artwork is ready, and I know this shit's really gonna come out. Like, because otherwise, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want to hype shit up and then it never drops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm notorious. Like be saying shit, and it's like it'll be like 5 years later it comes out and shit.
Right.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I totally understand. But yeah, another great show, D. So
yeah, man, good stuff, right?
Yeah. So guys, D won't be here on the next show. Make sure if you are in Europe, make sure you check him out. Or if you're in New York for the USA DMCs, make sure you check him out. But he'll be back. He'll be back after that, So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but we appreciate you. So we'll be back at August 1st. Well, at least I'll be here. D will be gallivanting somewhere in the.
Stuck at an airport. That's what it is. paying a $17 salad. You know what I mean?
Shit. At least you're not flying Spirit.
Oh, yeah. I've done Spirit, man. It's rough.
It's rough. Yeah, pretty rough, man. Well, guys, thank you again. We'll have this episode hopefully on YouTube and also on podcast or regular
Spotify,
podcast.
Apple, all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh shit! Shout outs to Grubber One. What up,
Grub? What's up, Grub? Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. You saying $17 grapes? Is that what you're trying to get? Shit, dude. Goodness gracious. Well, yeah. Thank you guys, and shoot, we'll see. Well, I'll see you in 2 weeks, and D will see you in 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday to D. Yeah, your birthday just passed.
Oh shit. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you soon, y'all.
See y'all. Thank you. Peace.
Peace.